an exciting day at HEB, and we hope that this excitement is shared by all of you. My name is Mabry Jackson. I'm the Director of Public Affairs at HEB. And before I begin, I would like to take a moment and thank all of our special guests joining us this morning, including our elected officials. If you're an elected official, if you'll please raise your hand. I've got Mayor Pope here today. Thank you for being here, and thank you so much to the Slayton Bakery for providing this morning's refreshments. We're so proud that these former HEB Quest for Texas Best winners are on HEB shelves all across Texas. And to our most gracious host, the South Plains Food Bank, thank you for allowing us to be in this space. We're just thrilled to be able to So without delay, it is my pleasure to introduce you to Scott McClellan. Scott is our president of HEB Food Drug.
Well, good morning, Lubbock. I can't tell you how excited we are to be with you this morning. And it may or may not surprise you to know that the #1 question I get as I go around Texas from people on social media and when I'm visiting different cities is, when are you going to build a store in, and then insert the name of town? You know, and if it's a small town, typically it'll be an older woman who's 65 or 70, and could you build a store here? And it's like, honey, if we just had 5 more people who lived in this town, if you could have a baby, like in the next, and you're like, oh dear, I can't do that. And so typically that slows that conversation down. But you know, we've finally been referring to our announcement this morning as the worst kept secret in Lubbock. Well, it's true. The wait is over, and I'm happy to say that HEB is coming to Lubbock. And while we still have some work ahead of us, we just couldn't keep the secret any longer. And we look forward to getting to know you and this amazing city better. You know, I started coming to Lubbock way back in 1986 in a previous life when I worked for Frito-Lay. And way back then, I have fond memories of going out to the Strip and getting some Pedro's tamales and maybe something to wash it down with, and having Tom and Big O's barbecue and having a few August pies. And look, you weren't around the corner from San Antonio, but sure have good memories from being here, and we are excited to bring you the best of what it is that HEB knows how to do. And so one of the things we've got to do, look, is we've got to apologize to our friends from the South Plains Food Bank because we planned all of this under the guise of a donation, and I promise we're going to get to that. We aren't going to leave you high and dry. And thank you so much for what you do, not just for Lubbock, but for the surrounding 22 counties. But as we do enter Lubbock, we're going to do so under the direction of some exceptional leaders that you're going to have the opportunity to meet today. So first, I'm proud to introduce you to Juan Carlos Rook, who's our Senior Vice President of our newly formed division, the Northwest Food and Drug Division. And Juan Carlos is best described as having a real passion for people and a drive to deliver excellence to our customers in the North and the West Texas area. So Juan Carlos, why don't you come on up and tell us some more about the exciting news?
Thanks, Scott. Well, thank you, Scott, and thank you, Lubbock, for this warm welcome. We could not be more excited to be here to share the news. It's been a long time coming, and like Scott said, it's going to be important that we enter this market in a way that shows how much love and respect we have for it. You've been quite patient with us so far, and so we'll ask for a little bit more patience as we get to know you and get to know the market and deliver what we hope is going to be a really well-loved store. Our current goal is to open the doors at the 114th Street and Quaker location of a 120,000 square foot store in late 2020. We're pulling out all the stops for this first store in Lubbock. Later you'll have a chance to join us for lunch, and we'll be catered from our true Texas barbecue. I'm not sure if you've heard, but Texas Monthly thinks this is the best barbecue in Texas, and we also believe in the very same. So naturally, we're planning to have a true Texas barbecue restaurant in your first Lubbock store. In addition to, yes, that's okay, you can cheer for barbecue. In addition to fresh food, quality products, and convenient services we've become known for across the state, this store will include features like a pharmacy with drive-through service, Meal Simple department with fresh, convenient, chef-inspired meals made in store. A bakery department full featuring handmade artisan breads, cakes, and of course, our famous HEB tortillas. A healthy living department with bulk food items, sports nutrition products, and supplements. Our Texas backyard shop featuring plants, potteries, grills for your backyard, and a Bloom's floral department, offering online ordering and delivery. And to give customers a choice for how they shop, pay for, and receive their products, we're excited to include HEB Curbside, an innovative, convenient digital service that allows our customers to place orders online and pick up in store. There we go. We'll also work with Favor, which is an on-demand delivery service that HEB acquired last year as a convenient option for delivery, including, and wait for this, 1-hour delivery of beer and wine from your HEB. Most importantly, this store is being designed to reflect the look, feel, and traditions unique to Lubbock, emphasizing the hometown West Texas feel. Several of our HEB partners who are working on this project in-house, including our lead manager designing the project, Oscar Pena, who's out here in the crowd somewhere. Oscar. Several of these partners, including Oscar, are proud Texas Tech University graduates. Keep the thumbs up everywhere. And now I have the honor to introduce you to the HEB partner that will lead our first Lubbock store. As we began planning for Lubbock, we knew our leadership needed to have a deep understanding of the community and the market. So naturally, we chose a Red Raider. I'd like to reintroduce Garrett Stodder, Texas Tech Raider class of 2009, to your Lubbock market. For the past 3 years, Garrett's been leading the team of our second Midland store location. Today, he and his family are coming back to the place they call home. Garrett?
Thank you all very much, and thank you, Juan Carlos. I appreciate everybody being here today to help us celebrate this just very exciting day for HEB. And speaking as a very proud Red Raider, a very exciting day for our city as well. This is truly a special day for me, both personally and professionally. I am honored to be able to create a store that will be able to provide for your family's needs. And I'm just very thankful to be coming back home. And as this beautiful city continues to grow, we are honored to be able to grow with it, improving convenience and expanding products and services available to you, our customer. We hope to bring you a new HEB that will have everything that you need and more, from the products you may know and love already, and to some soon-to-be favorites. And of course, opening up the first Lubbock HEB would not make a whole lot of sense to not have a Raider Power Shop full of all the latest Texas Tech apparel and accessories. I'm a little concerned because I'm going to have to take out another credit card of how much money I'm going to be spending in there, but I'm sure it's going to be exciting nonetheless. Thank you all very much for being here again today. I greatly appreciate your time, and thank you for celebrating this time with us, and I look forward to meeting all of you and growing deeper relationships. Thank you.
Thank you, Garrett. Juan Carlos, so fun. So for 114 years, HEB has had the privilege of serving Texans across our great state. And while it's only taken us over just a little bit of a century to get to Lubbock, we promise we do not come empty-handed, but rather with an outstretched hand. It is one of our greatest joys to share our spirit of giving with communities across Texas, and we look forward to learning more about the needs of Lubbock and the surrounding communities to see where we might be able to help with a helping hand as we go forward. And as you learn more about HEB, you're going to see how proud we are to have the opportunity to serve our communities throughout Texas and Mexico with not only fresh food, but also we want to share our spirit of HEB, and it's our giving that makes us so proud to be part of your community. And as a proud new member of the community, we're committed to supporting several organizations working throughout Lubbock and the surrounding area to make an impact in the areas around hunger prevention, disaster relief, diversity, education, environmental sustainability, military initiatives, the arts, and health and wellness. So I mentioned we're not coming empty-handed today. And so to celebrate a new beginning for HEB in Lubbock, it's important that one of our first acts is to give back to this amazing community. First, I would like to thank the South Plains Food Bank for allowing us to be here today. To David and his entire team, thank you for everything you've done to help us with this event. And you know, we met 2 weeks ago under the guise of this announcement for a food donation. Well, we were serious about that. And we just had a little bit more we wanted to say. As one of the state's largest food retailers, it's important to us that we are in the fight with you to end hunger. And to either side of us, you will see, well, either side of us if we were outside, you will see that our trailers were parked outside. But what was inside is very important. So today we're donating a trailer full of cereal and a trailer full of fresh produce to our friends at South Plains. Starting today, HEB will donate a trailer full of food every single month. Forever. But that's not all. HEB is honored this morning to make some other investments in hunger relief and prevention efforts across the Lubbock area. So if the food bank, if you will join me, along with a representative from Communities and Schools, Danielle, Lubbock Impact, Lori, and Raider Red's Food Pantry. If you'll join us, we are honored to present each of you with $25,000 to further your mission and work. Communities every day, and Rory, I know you need an air conditioner too. I've heard about that, so we're going to have a conversation pretty soon. So, yeah. So Lubbock, we'd like to close today by saying thank you. Thank you so much for the warm welcome, Mayor. Thank you for everything that you and your council have done to help us come to Lubbock. We look forward to the months ahead as we work to plan a store worthy of this great Texas town. And as we conclude, we invite all of you to join us in the community room for True Texas Barbecue for lunch. And if you have any questions, we're there to answer anything you may need to know. So thank you for being here today, and we look forward to seeing you in Lubbock very soon.